New Orleans Saints, the New Orleans and Seattle. Vámonos.
Seattle coming off a win in Pittsburgh. These home fans are excited. It is loud as Rattler goes to the air on first down, and he's got a completion. That is Chris Olave reeling it in, and very close to a first down. 4th down and 2. Play clock down to 1. Rattler out of the shotgun. Rolling right, throwing deep. Kamara is open. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Pressure coming. Darnold in trouble and still on his feet. Now moving, and he's got a man. Smith and Jigba at the 30. And Smith and Jigba shoved out by Alontae Taylor.
Jason, this is a great example by number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba, seeing that his quarterback is in trouble and then going into their scramble drill. And what does he do? He doesn't come up short. He takes it deeper and runs past the defender. Excellent job by Sam Darnold getting out of trouble back there.
Torrey Horton goes in motion on 1st down and 10. A play fake. Darnold on the move. Darnold throws, and he's got a man. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba. His first touchdown of the season.
This offense and what it's able to do, and this is old school Gary Kubiak going boot to your left side right there for Sam Darnold and able to get his shoulders around the head. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Rattler to the air on 1st down, and he's got a completion out to the 35-yard line. That's Jack Stoll's first catch as a member of the Saints. Rattler trying to do it himself, a push forward, and there is a flag down and a false start against the Saints.
Pre-snap penalties on offense.
Left-footed punter booms one down the field. Good punt. Driving Horton all the way back to his 6-yard line. Horton on the return at the 20, right up the middle to the 30. Now Horton to the outside.
Torrey Horton
down the sideline. And it's a touchdown.
14-0.
95 yards.
All the way to the house. And look at the key blocks. One there, knocking a guy down. Him doing the rest with his legs. And then don't let a kicker block you either. Surratt goes and makes the last.
After the penalty, 1st and 15. A throwback to Miller, trying to get some blockers ahead. He does. And Miller gets across the 30 before Tyrese Knight makes the tackle.
And Seattle's been getting it done with just 4 people most of the year in pass rush.
Another flag down. Jawan Johnson on the reception and hit hard out of bounds. 23-yard line. Coming off the edge, a block. Seahawks got it. A loose ball scramble, and it'll be Seattle football.
Coming off the edge right there was D'Anthony Bell. Completely unblocked. And that's the thing, Charles, you got to be able to scoop it up there.
And Chaz Surratt had an opportunity for the scoop and score. Surratt's a former quarterback, so you know he's used to handling the football. But since he's gotten to his linebacker skills, not quite the same. I think he got a little over-eager thinking, if I just pick it up, I'm going to score. But what a textbook job by Bell, coming across the leg of Kroger at an angle. So even if he missed, he doesn't run into the punt.
Nightmare for New Orleans here in the first quarter. Darnold, quick pass, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp inside the 5. Now going back to the punt block.
If he takes him to the fight right now, if you follow him where the fight is.
Here's Walker. Kenneth Walker fighting forward and stretching for the goal line. He is in. Touchdown Seattle. And they are pouring it on early at Lumen Field.
Right, and made a great block. Look at him finishing it there all the way into the end zone. That's Robbie Oots, the fullback, who a week ago took out both Pittsburgh Steelers linebackers on one play.
Pressure coming up the middle. Rattler flicks it to Kamara with room to run. He's got the first down. Great improvisation by Spencer Rattler, and it goes for a gain of 14. Rattler right back to the air, and he's got a first down. Right back to Chris Olave. On 3rd down and 6. Rattler throws, and that's complete for the first down. Olave has been busy on this drive, and that could be the final play of the quarter. They're down and 2. Kamara, and he's got the first down.
On the defensive side of the ball.
Rattler, end zone, broken up. Great play made by Josh Jobe.
A lot of what they do, he's pressed and he's at the line of scrimmage. But look at the way he comes in the back door and leads with that left hand to knock that pass away.
Kellen Moore trying to put some points on the board. He sends out Blake Grupe for a 27-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. They've run 8 plays, and they lead 21-3. This is Tariq Young on the return for Seattle. And he's got some room. At midfield, blockers ahead down the sideline and chopped down at the 37-yard line. Darnold to the air, and he fires to a wide open man. That's the tight end, A.J. Barner.
Beautiful. Watch how Sam Darnold gets it, and as soon as he gets back in his drop, you're going to see these guys go, hey, pause it right there. They get to empty, and then they're all spread out.
Seattle inside the red zone. Darnold back to the air, throwing end zone for Horton.
Another touchdown. Oh my God.
Torrey Horton, a punt return score, and now through the air, and Seattle adds to its lead.
And system on Friday, and then they demonstrated it. Tight formations makes the defense come in tight to where you are, and then when you break out and expand them, there are often open holes and slots horizontally for you running routes, and Horton took advantage of it.
Rattler stands in the pocket, fires, tipped, and nearly intercepted. Darion Kendrick got a hand on it, and it's 4th down.
And they were playing and coaching the Saints.
Darnold deep on first down. Smith and Jigba reels it in. There is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
It's a tight formation you talked about again, Jason.
Play fake, Darnold rolling right. Darnold throws, and it's caught down to the 5-yard line. Still going and pushing his legs to the 2. First and goal. Walker following his fullback, Oots, and Walker is in again for a touchdown.
Walker is able to waltz right into the end zone. Watch him follow right behind the fullback, put your head down, and he has a nose for that end zone of being able to find a way of slithering, turning, torquing, doing whatever he needs to get this crowd to maybe quiet down a little bit.
Kamara up the middle for a first down. Rattler over the middle. Shaheed has it at midfield, and it's good for a New Orleans first down. Olave trying to get the first down, and he does. Good job after the catch by Chris Olave, who already has 8 catches in the first half. Rattler has a completion, but a big hit.
Because of the way things have gone today, points are good for this New Orleans team.
It's no good.
Blake Grupe is no good.
To have them a little subdued with a score like this, that still is compliment to some degree, I would say.
There's Torrey Horton again, making the catch at the 39 and then pushed all the way back. So far this year, he's 1 for 1 on field goals beyond 50 yards. Out of the hole, the punter, Michael Dixon. Myers' kick on the way, and it is good.
He might change his jersey number at the half.
Rattler rolling, throwing. He's got a man that's at the 5-yard line. Shaheed brings it in. They're going to have to call timeout for Blake Grupe.
Another 3-point. It's good.
And the kick is good. And that's the final play of the first half.
This is what Seattle's going to want to do in the second half, grind away.
And they gave him 10 for a first down, and here's number 10, Cooper Kupp. Seattle will run it on 3rd and long, and Walker escapes Brzee and then goes up high.
kind of take that risk on a 4th and 18.
So now Myers from 46 yards away, and this one is good. Rattler in trouble, and down he goes. And that's Byron Murphy with the sack. Play fake. Darnold over the middle, and he checks it down. That's Walker, and Walker picks up another first down. Jonathan Bullard on the tackle.
Roommates in North Dakota State, not just teammates.
Darnold, and he slings one in for a first down.
And Queen was an All-Pro last year.
3rd down and 8. Darnold to Smith and Jigba, incomplete. Dixon holding, kick on the way, and Myers is good again. Rattler's pass is caught by Jawan Johnson.
17 straight games now with multiple catches for Jawan Johnson.
And Jones taking out some frustration after he was called for that penalty. Rattler has a completion. That is Olave reeling it in, and Kendrick on the tackle.
You're going to see these two guys back there, and they don't let anything. But when those guys rotate on the snap, got to get the ball out.
Brandon Cooks has a first down catch.
Moving to his left, and when the target came open, putting the ball right on him.
Rattler, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. First down again for the Saints. Showing the decibel meter on the scoreboard. Pumping it up with 2 on the play clock. Rattler rolling right. Throws to the back of the end zone. He's got a man down there. Did Jack Stoll get his feet in? He did. And a touchdown for Jack Stoll. That's his first NFL touchdown.
I know the scoreboard, not a big deal, but a nice play. And there's the foot. There's the foot. Jack Stoll's supposed to be a blocker. He came down with it like a receiver.
Pressure coming. Locke gets rid of it to Holani and runs right into Demario Davis. Shaheed is back deep. Shaheed fields it at the 16. Gets by one, gets by another, and Rashid Shaheed flying down the sideline, trying to turn it up, and finally taken down.
With Kellen Moore as their quarterback.
Kamara runs right into Mike Morris. Rattler pressure coming, gets away from Hall. Trying to direct traffic, takes a shot, throws, picked off by Kendrick. Darion Kendrick with his 2nd interception of the season. That's right. Right with a nice run. Then he picks up a first down.
They got permission from the league to wear him a little extra down the stretch.
Olani, and the ball came out. And the Saints recover. Quincy Riley forces the fumble, and Pete Werner is there to recover it.
Look at Riley right there. Good job putting the shoulder pad on the football, and Werner on the spot to recover it. And Jason, to Andrew's point, for Brandon Staley, there's not a lot of highlights, but he is going to watch that film to see if he played hard all the way through, isn't he?
No doubt about it. Quincy Riley, the rookie, getting a chance to come in and play.
And it's the Seahawks going to 2-1, and for the first time since 2016, the Saints are 0-3.
44-13. Saints suck.